Hi, this is Susan Beidler, Senior Director of Product Strategy for Higher Education Student Systems. I'm very pleased to be providing an overview of Update 20A for Student Management, which is part of the Oracle Student Cloud. Student Management is a student system designed for higher education. The prior updates of Student Management provided the academic structure and business process foundation to support multiple business models at a college or university, both continuing education as well as traditional models of higher education. In 20A, we continue to enhance our support for both models. Today, I'll highlight three main topics: proxy access, tasks and checklists, and access controls for class and grade rosters. Let's start with the capabilities for proxy access in the admissions process. Proxy access is the ability to allow parents or a guardian to act in the system on behalf of the student. This feature is critical for customers who are deploying programs such as summer camps, where the learners are minors. In this release, we've delivered the ability for a proxy to create one or more student user accounts and submit an application on a student's behalf. The parent can also track the application status for their learner or learners. Future updates will provide the ability for the proxy to enroll in learning activities for the students, as well as to manage their financial account, that is, pay the bill. Next, we look at the enhancements for tasks and checklists. Tasks and checklists are core pieces of the foundation of student management. They're leveraged by all other business areas. First, we're adding a view of checklists to the Student 360 page, used by your administrative staff. The staff person can see the overall checklist information and status, and they can drill into the task using the To-Do tab. Further, the staff person can complete tasks and therefore the checklist from this page. Any staff member with the right security access can now manually assign a task or a checklist. They can configure the due date parameters by specific task or for the whole checklist. And they can associate that checklist with an application if that's the right next step. You can also configure the communications that will be sent with each task or with the checklist. Optionally, you can send a due date reminder for each task. Let's turn to the recipient of the task or checklist. What can the student or the applicant do in this area? In 20A, the student can see the tasks assigned to him or her on the To-Dos tab, which they can see on their landing page, and the tasks are sorted by due date. The student can complete tasks and checklists, including uploading documents if needed. Since he or she may need to come back to the item later, they can star an item to highlight as needing attention and use this as a filter in searching for a task. Finally, we turn to providing access control for class and grade rosters, which are tied to each specific scheduled course instance or class. We've enhanced the configuration so that access to a class or grade roster is limited to the staff member, usually the instructor, associated with that class. As delivered, a user with the role of registrar can see any roster. In future updates, we plan to add controls for when different actions, such as grading, are allowed on the rosters. With the 20A release, Student Management expands its functionality to support students, faculty, and administrators across the different models of education. Be sure to review these resources and visit oracle.com/readiness for more information. The transfer of information videos also provide more detail on capabilities. Thanks for listening, and I hope you'll join us for future updates.